Rivers State crisis. For 8 years, he converted 50% of Rivers government properties to his personal properties. Robinson Ewor talks about Wike here. I'm telling you, for good 8 years, not be lie, and that was what Amechi did for 8 years. That was also what Peter Lee did for 8 years. All the governors in Rivers State, and not just them, the governors in Nigeria, they have always been converting the Rivers State, their various individual state assets and everything to themselves. And that is why sometimes federal government will say, hold your governors accountable. And everywhere I've been shouting in Nigeria, when will the state citizens begin to hold their governors accountable? I don't know, because the governors are part of the problem in Nigeria, but nobody is talking about them. That every eye is on federal government alone. So this man, Robinson Ewor in Rivers State, is coming out to say that for full 8 years, Wike converted 50% of Rivers State properties to himself, and that is covetousness, very bad, and nobody's talking about it. So in a recent interview with Symphony TV, Honorable Robinson Ewor, a former lawmaker from Rivers State, made serious allegations against Nyesom Wike, the former governor of Rivers State and the current minister of the Federal Capital Territory FCT. Ewor's statement have raised eyebrows and sparked significant debate regarding Wike's time in office, particularly concerning allegations of corruption. Ewor accused Wike of embezzling more than 2 trillion naira during his 8 years tenure as governor, suggesting that financial gain was the primary motivation behind Wike's political endeavors. It is about money. So if you look at Wike's life, it is all about money, what he gets out of the system. Ewor asserted, highlighting concerns over the integrity of Wike's financial practices while in office. So further complicating the matter, Ewor claimed that Wike misappropriated state resources by converting approximately 50% of government properties for his personal use. For his 8 years as governor, he converted 50% of Rivers State government properties to his personal properties. Ewor stated this as such. Ewor stated. So this assertion suggests that Wike may have exploited his political power for personal enrichment at the expense of public resources. Can you imagine? Everybody knows now, where did Wike get the money he has to hold APC to ransom, to rig election in Rivers State for Tinubu? Where did he get that money? And that is the reason Fubara is saying enough is enough. Because he wanted to hold the structure of PDP in Rivers State, hold the structure of the government in Rivers State, so that he could still have access to that Rivers State fund. They have accused him several times on that. And Fubara is saying, no, we cannot continue like this now. We cannot continue like this. Rivers State is making about, 29 billion naira every month? And meanwhile, what he met in office was about 7 billion. Okay, about 19 billion, not 29, 19 billion. So, meanwhile, what he saw on record is 7 billion. Meanwhile, out of that 7 billion, Wike wants to also control that to tell him how to spend it, which is very bad. So, what Robinson Ewor is saying, I'm sure is no longer a secret, and that is the reason Fubara is saying, I cannot continue like this. We need to develop our state. So the gravity of Ewor's allegation has ignited a fierce debate within the political sphere of Rivers State. Calls for an investigation into Ewor's claims are growing louder. Can you imagine? As citizens and political commentators alike express concerns about governance and accountability in the region. Supporters and critics of Wike have taken to social media and public forums to voice their opinions, further amplifying the discussion surrounding these accusations. They are just shouting now. The guy knows what he's saying. Let them investigate Wike properly. They will see how much he has taken out of Rivers State purse. As of now, Nyesom Wike has not publicly addressed the allegations made by Ewor. The lack of response adds an element of uncertainty to the situation, leaving many to speculate on the potential ramifications for Wike's political career and public perception. Wike is not somebody to be trusted, we know that. So this unfolding controversy not only raises questions about Wike's governance, but also highlights broader issues of corruption and accountability within Nigeria's political landscape. So as the debate continues, the implications of these serious allegations could resonate well beyond River State, affecting perceptions of political integrity nationwide. Can you imagine? So Robinson Ewor has made this allegation and nobody has come out to counter it. That means that it might be the truth. Even though Wike supporters have gone to social media, to also air their view, which is also fueling the conversation online right now, fueling the argument online right now. But this old man will not just come out to say what he does not know. So if Wike thinks he is innocent of this allegation, let him come and defend himself. But the more he continues to keep quiet, the more it is getting obvious that probably it is true. And everybody knows that it could be true because, again, look at the kind of money that he has that he's using to hold PDP to ransom. Where did he get such money? Than to go contest for presidency. Look at what Rotimi Amechi did, the same thing. Where did Rotimi Amechi get the kind of money he got to sponsor Buhari and at the same time to sponsor himself to ministerial role? Where did Odili get his own money? Odili's own was so tough that he had to sponsor the judiciary to get perpetual injunction that no court in Nigeria will treat Odili's case again for life. Can you imagine that kind of perpetual injunction that Peter Odili get? So all the governors in Rivers State have actually gone through this process, and it raises eyebrow on accountability of governors in Nigeria, because this is not limited to Rivers State governors alone. All the other governors in Nigeria, both past and present, look at the time of Ewor as governor, look at the time of Odunaga as governor in Delta State, look at the time of Lucky Benedio in Edo State, and look at what is happening to Yaya Bello in Kogi State. So all of them, look at what is also happening at Kaduna State after El-Rufai left office. Look at what is happening to Ganduje, the current governor, chairman of APC, when he was governor, and all his dollar corruptions. And that is why they nicknamed him Gandola. So which governor is free in Nigeria? That is my problem. Which governor is free in Nigeria? Look at the governor of Niger State that wanted to conduct Islamic marriage for over 100 women at once, and say that is his what? So the problem is almost all the governors in the country. If you go and check Bayelsa State too, or you go and check Akwa Ibom State, look at Akwa Ibom today that is Senate president. Look at his time as governor and his time as Senate. Look, how did he even become a senator? You can see all of that. So all of them, both past and present governors of our country, have all had one corruption issue or the other. Unfortunately, nobody is chasing them. The FCC is a tool against the weaker vessels of the society. That is what they're doing. If it is small people like Bobrisky, they will face them. But if it's big people like Governor Yaya Bello, they can't catch him. And you expect us to take it lightly. So whatever Robinson Ewor has said about Wike is not far from the truth. And I'm sure he didn't just come out at the TV station to say it. He is also a member of the government, and he has his own facts. He has his own evidences. So if they were like, let them challenge him. So thank you for listening, and let's have your comment.